we've got everything your heart desires, the custom-made shirts, the custom-made thongs, the custom-made phone cases. Get it today, Sully shirts, because you are never dressed until you are wearing a Sully's. Go and get it today. And don't forget, if you want to join our Discord, FormulaOCE, we've got plenty of room for you. FormulaOCE, the Discord is in the chat right now. And don't forget to go to our YouTube channel to watch all the old races where all's actually competitive, and many others. Go to a FormulaOCE YouTube channel right now. And of course, you're on the Twitch channel. Don't forget to subscribe, because it definitely helps us out here on Twitch. And don't forget our partners, Oceania Premier Sim League and Rapid Racing League.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
4 red lights, 5 red lights here at Abu Dhabi.
Alex, the final race of the season is go.
And Fanatical gets a jump start. Oh no!
P9, Reptile is damaged. Someone's got damage. Oh, that's Jagger.
Does Bulldogs, but no, can't get him up. Does hold him off. Is there contact at the back?
Finchie's moved up a spot. Hey, watch out for the goat.
Round the outside of Daz. Oh, there's a bit of contact between the two.
Within
A little bit.
a tenth, but
Oh, like that.
Urban's like, nah, I'm not having that.
Pack of cars, it's a wild of hyenas here at the moment.
Oh my god. There's going to be a drama here.
to become the inside, this slight corner.
Mad Dog's going to go around the outside, is he?
Oh, it's a mess, it's a mess.
Moment again, Daz. Oh, Daz has turned red.
Again, into turn 1, there's a little bit of contact.
Innerblade, oh no!
Off tyres, and Kibisive Funky he's going to take the lead of the race.
Big 3 wide. Oh, they couldn't even be 4-1.
What is this game, man?
Oh, there it is, Duck Puncher, he's won it.
Kibisive Funky has won.
Dutchy is your Tier 2 World Champion.
But Kahoot will be Tier 1 champion for Formula OCE.
Yeah, go for it.
Hello, ladies and gentle people, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to Formula OCE Tier number 2. We are back for the final race of the weekend here at Imola, and I'm joined in the commentary box probably for the last time, I think, maybe, unless something happens. I am joined by Mr. Rapid Kahoot. Mate, welcome.
Welcome, fellas. If I sound weird, sorry. The usual headset decided to die. But yeah, back again. Hopefully we can sort something out over the break that means I can still do this, because I love commentating. So, but it's good to have you back again, Fry. I mean, we broke some records last time, so we'll see what we can do this time.
Yeah, it was interesting race last time out at Austria. Some interesting. As we got War Machine chat saying, "Yo, Kahoot, how you doing?" Well,
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good, War Machine. How are you, mate? I'm pretty sure he did well in Tier 4, I got told. So he'll be happy. And I've just been told, Rosie, breaking news, groundbreaking scenes. It's a wet start of the race, so I'm expecting to see Softs pretty much all qualifying.
yeah. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is a wet start to the race, and we got DT with the follow. Much appreciate you, my guy. Welcome. Hopefully next time at Australian in a couple of weeks' time, you'll get a seat. And as I know, I think it's I think it's the same DT. I know.
Let's hope.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Obviously, if I could have handed it up to both the new boys, DT, obviously you'll be listening. I would have, but we run basically a team principal system at OCE, so you kind of got to ask and see what happens. But yeah, absolutely. In Australia, mate, we will be seeing the reserve debut of DT, and I'm looking forward to it, mate.
We hope, fingers crossed. Unless we get 20 full-time drivers, and you just never know. So it is
Yeah, you never know.
the right DT. So he just confirmed that in the chat for me.
Oh, awesome.
And
Well, yeah, it's good to have you, mate. I'm glad I'm your tier mod, and we can have some dangerous times, and we can do some good racing. So, rub it up. 16 set.
on the
What's the line
mediums.
first? Yeah, I think, yeah, there's 4 drivers that have selected the medium tyre. That's Mutt King, who's also out in the lap. We've got Daff and Swades. And so, yeah, I think people are reserved. So if it's a rain start of the race, when it stops raining, you ideally probably want to go to a medium tyre, depending on when it stops. I can see why someone wants to save their mediums. Yeah. This is interesting. This plays out a really weird strategy.
Yeah. From what I know of this track, it's generally a 2-stop anyway. So depends on how long the rain is in the race. It could be just an inters to mediums, inters to hards, perhaps. Just do the 1 stop and go to the end.
Of course, you mentioned the hards.
Well, I mean,
no, that's a good point. Let's say if it runs out earlier, I mean, ideally the mediums can run 20 plus laps.
Yeah.
Depending on your setup, depending on looking. I mean, obviously had our esports invitational. I ran 23 laps on the mediums. So and they were on 7%. So look, I know that these drivers, depending on how long this rain goes for, will probably be eking out a 1 stop from probably a wet tyre to a dry tyre, no doubt. Pending safety cars, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Twice. Hey, the new fella. No practice, and he's put it on at provisional Q1 fault. So, and he's moved up the way for his teammates. So it looks like he's quite affiliated there with Kruder.
Yeah.
Your driver Sachs up there in P4.
Divine Diz just set his lap time. Sachs in a Villeneuve curve. Let's see what his first sector time split is. He's up on his time here. Just Goats went quicker.
Yeah, Goats goes quicker with his run 2 laps on those soft tyres. I think you can do that if you're up for 2 laps. You can probably, that's what Sachs is doing anyway. So yeah, absolutely, two on the trot. Let's see the second split time for Sachs. Hopefully he's up on his time, no doubt. And you probably will be. He's looking quite quick. Yeah, there you go, 6:10. It's awesome.
Yeah,
awesome stuff.
Mitchie's just posted a P4 time, 15.8, championship leader. Speaking of which, ladies and gentlemen, we'll watch the end of Sachs' lap, but then we'll get the championship standings for you lovely people.
Hutto goes P1 on 15 flat. Ooh, look out. And Sachs, P3, good lap, good improvement. Obviously, he lost time. I think that was due to the ERS he had. You do lose that quite a bit. But good lap from Sachs. That'll give him some confidence as he moves out the way for Crew, who's invalidated 2 laps. So going for another one.
All right, so here is the championship. So here's the driver's standings after the opening 2 rounds. Mitchie leads by 2 points over Winter, who won't be here until maybe Singapore. So 2 races for Winter. Could be a fair way back. Crude up into P3, Daft P4, Crunchy P5, Howdy P6 after his podium last week. Hutto P7, Blades P8, Chris P9 and Jishway P10. And we're still waiting on Sways, Defiant, Goats, Oxy, Cubistic and Sachs to get off the mark. Point to note, Oxy does have a race ban. That's why we've only got 19 drivers here tonight. So Oxy does have a race ban and he's now served it. So he'll be back at Australia, potentially. We'll just have to wait and see. But here's the constructors. Alpine take the lead. Aston a P2. McLaren a P3. Ferrari P4. Alpha Tauri P5. Williams P6. Red Bull P7. Haas P8. Alfa Romeo P9. Mercedes P10 with the 1 singular point after 2 rounds. That's something.
I'm not going to be biased, but we've scored some very good points this round, so I'm really hoping this is the only bias I'll have. I really hope Goats and F1 Legend do well tonight. So good luck to them. So now I cannot be biased at all. Now I can stick to being unbiased. Oh, I'm just watching Daff lose the car multiple times, and oh, that corner. Oh no. Oh wait. Did he cut the corner? Oh, he's lost it. Never mind. That's why he cut that. Okay. Yeah. He's not getting anything done. So don't worry. Oh, we got the Ferrari spot as well. Who's that? That's Swayze. It's a graveyard. The exit of the hairpin's a graveyard. The tier 2. We saw Daff probably lose the car, and that's probably why it cut the corner for the tires. So he wasn't gaining anything. He didn't really know it. Oh, and even again, he's still losing the car, Daff. So, but yeah, and Daff obviously missed round 1. But oh, he's lost the car. What is he doing? Oh my goodness!
He's got to cool those tires. He's got to come in anyway.
He's just drifting them now. Look at that. Yeah, but Daff obviously P2 last week. I think the 3 second obviously cost him probably the win. However, yeah, like you said, Oxy's got a race ban for a war machine type incident that unfortunately took out the one and only race leader at the time, your man Blaze Envy, who unfortunately finished outside the points in the end, sadly. But he's also just left the session, so I'm really hoping his internet's fine. We do have 7.5 minutes left, so I think he should be all good.
Yeah, hopefully he'll come back. I'm just right on board with F1 Legend as the chat's just been talking about him. I've been keeping on the chat as you've been talking. So apparently F1 Legend does have a lot of fans. A 24.5 first sector. So let's have a look at his middle sector. Nice hairpin, better than the Rapid Boys, it seems.
Yeah. I mean, look, that was that way. I don't know, that was synchronized, but that looks pretty in tune with each other there. But yeah, he comes down to the triple right-hander. You can easily spin the car here too. Let's not talk about that, because obviously if you haven't spun there, you haven't done Imola properly. Yeah, the second sector split was a 15 point. I think it was a 5. I don't quote me on that. It was a 50 something though. So yeah, he's got a lot of fans. I mean, I don't blame him if he's an F1 legend.
Yeah, across the line. It's not going to be 15. It's 15-7.
Look at that. So if we look between Audi and Goats, so that's third to ninth. It's literally 2 tenths. Sorry, 3 tenths.
Yeah.
So, and we haven't seen laps on the Saucer Ping and Rubber Duck, and we have not seen the likes of Chris. Well, Pidgey's on a lap. Cubistics invalidated his. So yeah, it's waiting on Chris. Chris is coming out now, so there you go. Everyone's coming out, deciding to finally settle that.
So what times do we think is good enough for Q2? So,
well, knowing that it's going to start to rain, everyone's going to want to preserve the tyre. They probably want to swap over to if this 10 to 15 minutes of rain is true. So obviously with that also they get a free tyre choice regardless, because they'll be starting off the wet. So I think a low 15 is probably going to have you set for Q1 and Q2. And I mean, I hope we maybe bump into the 14s for Q3, no doubt. Hutto is looking very likely. And a few of the other lads, Jishway just set a lap, awesome. 15 Foreman is up to P3 like Kyoto, so I think they'll be pushing. I think they'll definitely be pushing for 14s in Q3. If not, I'd actually be quite disappointed, because the pace here in Tier 2 is it's very good.
So, Defiance would need wants a Jishway hot lap, and that we can do. And War Machine has come in with a Chris hot lap masterclass. Well, I think it's the first time that Chris has been requested for a hot lap.
Well, I think it's only fair as he's coming around to the final 2 corners that you take this away, mate. Let's honour this War Machine hot lap.
All right. Well, we're going to stay on board with Chris. We might do Dishway in Q2 if that's all right with Defiant.
I think he's through. I think he's happy to be through, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, yep.
So here we go, barreling down towards this first corner, towards the first chicane. braking at just before the 50-meter. Oh, one's a little bit too wide, but stays within track limits. Nice exit through, coming through Villeneuve chicane. Let's just see how he is. Nicely done. Oh, I think he lost a little bit of time there. It's a 25-0 first sector time split. Nice hairpin. Might see some overtaking done there. Who knows? But coming towards this downshift to 5th gear. Now we'll come up to this tricky sequence of right-handers. Storm Hunter has retired, so yeah, that's fair enough. Nicely done from Chris, coming towards the final chicane where a lot of incidences have occurred, real life and on the game. Nice chicane from Chris, coming towards the final couple of corners. It's been a good-ish lap, apart from the first chicane. Final corner, nicely done. Gets it power nicely. Nice traction. Opens up DRS. And it's a 16-4. It's only good enough for 16th. But
16th.
I do know he made a couple of mistakes. Let's have a watch of this chicane.
It's now that,
that's a better chicane.
No, if he can nail this one as well, because I think he took too much curve on that inside. Yeah, here we go. He's done that a lot better this time. He's probably going to be up here a lot. There you go.
Yeah, half a second. Awesome. Yeah.
Awesome job, Chris. So he'll come around probably one more time. Kubistic has
retired.
He's
P6.
He's retired in the pit, but he's through. So good on him. So Mupping just moved up to P4 with a 15, and Daff, after spinning 7 times on his medium in late, has set a 15-1. So Daff not too far under here.
Chris has lost a little bit of time in this middle sector, and that's a nice chicane. That is probably better than his first time.
Absolutely, but unfortunately, right now he's losing a little bit of time due to the ERS, which is it's sadly through. So it goes on the 10%. It doesn't give you as much as you like, but it comes across the line now. Yeah, that's how much he's lost the time just purely in the fact due to the ERS. So, I don't know how much he's fueled up for, Chris, but you might want to just recharge the battery. Might want to recharge the battery, Chris, and go again. Blaze, P3, awesome lap, stonking.
G-Stray's retired in the pits.
So right in the drop zone, we've got Pinju, Duck, Chris, and Crunchy. So we've got Crunchy coming out of the pits now. Chris, who we've just had on screen for his hot lap. Pinju up a second, so he's just doing laps. So good on him. He's just making sure he doesn't bottle, and he comes across the line. P5.
Yeah.
So now that drops Swayze.
Yeah. He forgot to use ERS. So I do believe I am still a minute behind. Rubber Duck has not come out, so he's not coming out again. He's going to start P19.
Yes. So I'm just saying, I mean, yeah, both Ferraris out in Q1.
Swayze is out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I think Goats is probably using it as time for practice, but if Crunchy can improve by, I think it's a 10th.5 is all he needs on his lap, then better say that Crunchy could knock out Goats here. And you know what? After Mitchie put it in about P4 on his first lap, which we thought, yeah, that's great, good stuff. That high 15 is basically now, it's almost got him out. Yeah. Oh, he's also had a moment. Oh, he's had a moment. He's lost the car. Mitchie's out. Oh, no.
Dear. So he's out in this qualifying session.
Yeah.
Goats can still be in trouble here.
Yeah, absolutely. If Crunchy does get above, yeah.
Same with Chris.
Also, Tyres has set a 15 flat as well, so good on him.
Oh, Chris has the petrol light on. He's still coming. He's coming towards this tricky couple of corners. Hopefully he's got enough for the end. And the checker flag is finally out. Let's have a look at his middle sector. Oh, he's just down. He needs to find more time in his final sector. Nice chicane. That's exactly what he needs. And go. That's it. That's qualifying. He's now done. It's Crunchy and Chris now in the drop zone. Can Chris find at least 2 tenths?
All he needs is all he needs is 2 tenths.
Across the line.
He can.
He does. He's got it.
Enough. So we're right aboard with Crunchy right now. He is up ever so slightly. Oh, this is going to be close. Oh, he's going wide. No, he's invalidated. We've lost Crunchy.
Yeah, that's it. It's done.
Oh,
Crunchy's out.
And Goats is out as well due to Chris doing better. So we've lost 5 drivers.
Yeah.
Instead of 4. Because due to, so Mitchy's going to be starting P15. Oh no. But knowing Mitchy, might be master plan for I, let's be real.
Yeah, probably. You would think. So we're just waiting on Crunchy to retire.
So yeah,
Daft. So Cahoot's mic is broken, so he's coming through the Xbox app. So that's probably the reason why. So
what is he talking about?
Cahoot sounds like
Does
he's
I sound
underwater.
bad?
Underwater.
Oh yeah, I basically am right now, mate. Oh sorry, I'm gonna go buy a new mic tomorrow. So life's good.
So championship leader out in Q1. That's a big story. Goats again. He's out in Q1. I think that's the 3rd race in a row he's been out in Q1. Unless he
I think he made it through in Austria. But yeah, he definitely was knocked out in Q1 at Britain. Absolutely, I do remember him being knocked out at Britain.
Swades is loading no TC that you could probably expect it, but 9 tenths off pole man. It's not too bad. Crunchy out as well. That's another big story. And Rubber Duck just did the 1 or 2 laps on those mediums, and he's had enough. He's done qualifying.
Yeah, Rubber. Perks is probably not going to want to open the stream and see that both his drivers are out in Q1 and they're starting P17 and 19. But obviously championship leader out in Q1. Well, master plan. You never know. But yeah, we'll see some impressive times. And I'll tell you what, another little story: the constructors leaders only by 2 points. I think it's only by 2 points at the moment.
I'll bring it up. No, it's 8 points. 8 points.
8 points, my bad. So I was going to say, Aston Martin scored 35 points last week, so to their 18, I think there's or 20 something. Anyway, regardless, Alpine will be absolutely stoked to try and extend that championship gap from the constructors over Aston Martin. Just purely the fact of Mitchy being out in Q1 definitely helps them. They have got Chris still, and Chris is a bit of a dark horse, we know that.
So I've probably got the timing glitch again. So I'm at 13:45. What are you on?
You are a minute ahead. That's okay.
Well, that is fantastic. We have a hot lap driver choice, and it's with Cubistic. Alrighty, we will do Cubistic, but we're going to do Dishway first for Mr. Defiant. And the Red Bull, I think, might be Sachs. Yeah, but it is Sachs.
Yeah, it is.
Sachs and Tyres coming out on the mediums. So, I forgot to mention this. By the way, Tyres is actually on debut. Is it?
Yeah, debut race. Yeah,
debut race.
Driver.
Yeah, for the reserve driver at McLaren. So, interesting to see how Mr. Tyres go. But we do have a hot lap of choice with Jishway and Cubistic. They have not come out yet, so we'll wait for
whoever comes out first. Whoever comes out first, absolutely.
Yeah, ideally, we want Jishway, but
Hey, just if you're watching the stream, come out of the pits, please. But we have got Sachs and Tyres, both on medium tyres. So it goes Sachs and Tyres.
big interesting. I'm actually surprised they've actually gone the mediums. Maybe just fill up for a few laps and, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. I think maybe even if you want to use it as a delta reference.
Yeah, gauge for what your race pace is. And we've got a Hutto hot lap. We can certainly do that. So Sax is off on his first time run.
Absolutely nailed those first two chicanes. The first chicane is absolutely nailed that. He's done pretty well there too, not gonna lie. 24.5 on mediums. First sector Sax is setting the pace, that's for sure.
Yep, second race on his new rig that I know of. So, you know, not too shabby. He must be feeling confident. I think Tyres has made a mistake at Villeneuve as Blaze gets out of the way of his teammate, which is fantastic. It's a 50.5 middle sector. Big scenes right there, coming towards the final couple of corners.
Perks has asked if we could get a guy named Asmo out of the stream if he's potentially watching. Not sure what that's about, but yeah, he's pinged us both in the
Thank you, Riley, for the follow. I know you just started up not that long ago, but much appreciate you for following us. And Sax now 16-4. We'll continue to watch the first sector, then we'll go on to someone else. But we have a Hutto, Jishway, and Kubistic hot lap requests. None of them have come out yet.
No, not yet. Yeah, Muckbing must be the only one that realizes we're starting on a wet race. He just wants to get serious nice and early. Oh my god, he's absolutely nailed that first sector. Yeah, we got it's Daff, the Alpine mode, but we got a Haas coming out.
Which one is it?
It is not Jishway. It is. Bloody hell, they don't make it easy for us, do they? And the Tauri Pinju coming out on the mediums.
Sorry, chat. I didn't mean to press that button.
Oh no, what button did you press? Is it the self-destruct?
Oh yeah.
And Sax improves by 2/10. Good lap by Sax at 16.2. Well, it won't get him through. Some nice pace to have, absolutely. And his teammate Blaze goes 2/10 behind on his first lap. So looks like both your bulls are quite equal on pace here. So it's good to see. Last time we talked about a Bulls 1-2 though. Yeah,
Austria.
0 points.
Yeah.
So 15.6 from Muckping's first lap in Q2 sets the benchmark for the soft runners, which there are only 3 of them right now. Oh, never mind, Duff 15.3. Yep, and Diz is about to set his first lap on the softs too.
Yeah.
So if anyone could just come out who has a hot lap, that'd be quite lovely.
Defiant and Pinju off on their lap times. I got a feeling we're going to miss someone unless they come out pretty soon.
Absolutely, yeah, exactly. And if they get knocked out, yeah, you have to give it to someone else.
Exactly.
So Tyres actually did. Oh, I can see Hutto coming out. Yep.
And the lone
So
Merc.
Tyres, yeah, a legend. So I was just going to say that Tyres has actually done a medium run and then boxed because, yeah, he realised probably softs is the way to go. So just wondering, is Tyres an Englishman by any chance?
Who?
Tyres.
I have no idea. If he gets to the podium, I guess we'll find out.
Absolutely. I mean, he's not bouncing around too badly, but you can definitely see that his ping is higher than usual. Also, Jishway has just come out. Thanks for making life difficult for Fry and I, mate. Thank you. Uh, the other McLaren coming out as well, Cruder. Oh, I swear to God, if the Williams just jumps out now, I'm going to be fuming. So yeah, Hutto is the first one. So I think it's only fair to probably do him first. But Jishway had some pace, so I wouldn't be mad if we did that after his. It's Bistic we have to worry about. And yeah, Fry, look at this crap. Oh, never mind. Oh, they're both coming out. Okay, Fry, look, they're both coming out. Oh, they make it so lovely for us.
Oh yeah.
Well, Hutto's about to start his lap.
Yep. So
Hutto, yep, you go for it.
Oh, I was just going to say, Hutto starting off his lap, coming into the first chicane. Not sure how much time is actually left on my end, so that is fantastic.
7 minutes 20.
Yeah, I'm about a minute 4 ahead. So Villeneuve chicane, nicely done. First sector time split's a 24-2. This Pinju goes up to P5, by the way, so I have missed that. As Jishre starting off his lap, but we're riding on board with Storm Hutto. Coming towards this tricky sequence of corners where a lot of spins have happened.
I do believe he just overtook Cubistic, so we might be able to smack on a Cubistic straight after this, so that be good timing, and then, yeah, Dishway might actually have to be Q3 potentially.
Unless Jishre does.
Speaking of Dishway, he's actually gone off. I'm just checking on him, he's just gone off, so rough for him. But yeah, Hutto coming around the final 2 corners now. Hutto, what? This looks like a really good lap time. It is. Oh, it's a 51.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bistic, yep. Perfect timing.
Has he done this and next lap though?
Oh, please.
No, he hasn't.
Oh,
He
yeah.
hasn't.
Alright, go for it.
Alright, Kibistic now coming towards the first chicane where lots of controversies have happened already. Shut up, Siri.
Well, he's crashed.
Oh, he's crashed anyway. So that means we can ride on board with Jishway then.
Yeah, sorry, Cube. Don't make the feel you left out at all, but you did crash. So Jishway got to start his lap because he definitely, he went off. So hence the lap time of a 25.6.
Yep.
But yeah.
So Jishway coming towards the first chicane this time. So yeah, everybody's going to come out on softs. So Blaze and Sax know they're paced on the mediums, but unfortunately, so does everybody else now. So that could be one to watch out for. Or Dishway, that's not the best Villeneuve chicane. It's a 24.5. It's 3.5 up at his time. So it's definitely going to be improvements. Daff, I think Daff went up into P2. No, I think it was Legend. No. Someone's...
Legend? Yeah, it was.
No, it was Howdy. It was Howdy.
Oh.
Howdy up into P7.
Howdy, yep.
So, this way, sequence of corners. Oh, loses the back end, but he's still going to be up on his time, obviously. He's 8 seconds, though, so...
Oh, he cut a lot of that chicane, that was quite a nice exit.
Now, coming towards the final couple of corners... Opens up DRS across the line. It's a 16-0, only good enough for P8.
Yeah, it was a pretty scuffed lap. We can't deny that. He definitely made a few mistakes. He had a 15.4 in Q1, so yeah, quite off the pace right now is old Jisha. But your mate Blaze just started a lap.
Yeah, Chris and Chris is now coming out. Kibisic has not come out just yet. Sack's probably waiting maybe till very last moment. Just on board with Mr. Cruder. Let's see what type of lap time their McLaren driver can put through. It's 15.6, goes up into P6.
It's very close. It's very close. Hutto. improves by a tenth and puts himself pretty much where he was in Q1. I also want to point out Blaze did unfortunately invalidate where Lando Norris did for his potential pole lap a couple of years ago in Imola. If you guys remember in 2020.
Well, Kubicek has now come out, and he's the final driver for the hot lap. So we're going to ride on board with Kubicek for the rest of this session. So what are we thinking? 1 to 5 safe, low 15s to mid 15s.
I reckon you're going to want to have a low, absolutely, because you got drivers like Sachs, Pinju, Blaze, even Jishway has a lot of time to improve. I think personally, yeah, low, and plus they had their laps on medium, so they're going to be improving by at least 5-6 tenths. So I feel like if you're probably ties down right now, you're probably safe. So yeah, absolutely, I'd be, especially if you're, yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, what's happened?
Oh no! Oh, Mrs. Cahoot, no!
What happened?
Oh, the Nightbot claims another victim. Oh dear.
Yeah.
600 seconds timed out by Nightbot.
For what? So give it a reason?
Yeah, spamming.
Oh, but yeah, my love, yeah. Nightbot just hates us. Don't worry.
Pingy's up in the P2, by the way.
Yeah. I was gonna say, this is what I mean. Yeah, I feel. Yeah, even Ties is coming out. Absolutely. Yeah, and Jish. Oh, it's crowded on that. Oh, it's very crowded on that front straight. Yeah, absolutely. You'd want to be moving.
Yeah, I'm on board with Kubicek at the moment because we're honouring the hot lap request. It's a 50.2 middle sector, so that's probably maybe a mid 15.
It's going to go in with everyone else, yeah. So it's going to be quite interesting. It's going to come down to a matter of probably not even tenths unless he can nail these last two corners. It's probably going to be hundredths that separate them, or a little bit of understeer on the exit. So let's see what Kubicek's got.
P5.
Yeah. So that's helpful. And Sachs. Oh,
P3.
Sachs.
So the time is running up on my end. How much time is left on your end?
We do have currently after this at 35 seconds on the clock.
So Howdy Jishway, they could be in a little bit of trouble here.
Howdy could be in trouble here.
Crude is in.
Oh.
Defiant Deers goes up into P3.
And I think Blaze is done here. Yeah, Blaze unfortunately will be out in Q2. Howdy has 8 seconds. Jish is gonna make it. Howdy. We also lose Chris. We're gonna lose Howdy.
Yes, we are.
So, it's up to Jishway to knock out Cruder.
Yeah.
Oh, and Jish. Oh no.
Jish. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Cruder's in.
I think it's fair to say he will not be recovering that one. Oh no.
Jeez, this midfield so tight. Yeah, so 11th to 14th missed out by 4 tenths, and Blaze Envy misses out by what's that, 30 hundredths of a second.
Yeah, he misses out literally by 3 100ths of a second.
Time, yeah.
So, Diz, what a lap. Out qualifies Dish. So I did mention last week, Dish and Crunchy might like to have a little rivalry between them. And they're going to be starting near each other, 14th and 18th respectively, I do believe. So, interesting to see how they come through. And also, thank you, Dishway, for retiring.
So, we have one more hot lap request, and it's for Mr. Daff. Is it a rapid Daff or is it a Hudaf?
Well, I think right now it's Rapid Def, even though he's only 3 and a bit tenths off the pace of his teammate down there in P6. But yeah,
29. What's that? 29 like hundredths of a second between Blaze and Cruder is the final gap. 29.
yeah,
That is close. But, you know, P11, it's not the end of the world, though. But
yeah. Oh, I mean, considering it's going to be a matter of everyone's wet pace.
that's another thing, too. Like, who's gone for the wet setup for the start? Who's gone for the dries for the end?
Yeah, exactly.
Or
It's very interesting.
Or is it going to be raining the entire race? That could be interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here for the final part of Q3. This is going to be a close quality session. Ooh. Give us 2 drivers, Mr. Kahoot. I've got Hutto and Daff. Give us 2 drivers.
All right. We'll chuck up ties and we'll chuck up. Chuck in Diz. Diz had a really. Diz had a really competitive lap.
And of course, other. As you know, chat, when I stream, polls galore. So, there's the poll. Who is gunning that poll? I have put down Mr. Daff, Mr. Hutto down. Kahoot has put Ties and Diz down. If you select other, let us know in the chat. Who do you think will be getting pole position here tonight?
Yeah, it's going to be close. But you think most people probably lean towards Hutto. But that's also because Hutto's put it on pole in the first 2 qualifying sessions. So
Penzi's the first one out. Legends shortly after. Is this Daff? Yeah, Daff. So Daff will be coming out. So hot lap will be done. First time out. We got already Daff. Not Daff. Another other person for pole position. It's F1 Legend. Other Muck Ping.
yeah, absolutely.
We got Muck Ping. So you know, I know F1 Legend and Muck Ping on pole could be an interesting story, especially for Muck Ping, the lone Alfa Romeo here tonight.
Yeah, he's quite lonely, isn't he? Unfortunately, after his War Machine type thing, only warranted probably the same band for it.
A couple of people saying F1 Legend, so you know.
He's got fans. I'm telling you. He's got fans.
The pressure will be on for F1 Legend. Diz, when you vote for yourself on poll. Oh, you know, you can. The poll's up there. Oh, man. Alright, Mr. Daff, let's have a look at your first time. I'm pretty sure everybody's on softs. Yeah, everybody's on softs. Hutto and Diz have not come out yet. Have they got only 1 set of softs left? Do we? Oh, Kahoot! This. Oh my! Who? Oh my God! They need to leave.
They join every time.
They join every single time. They need to leave.
Mate, I feel yeah. I think he might have been in an open lobby with probably a lot of the drivers, and yeah.
This is on the Smoko. I see.
Also, if anyone is... Daff! Oh, God.
Sorry, I was just looking at chat on my iPad, and I was like, oh, okay.
Also, if anyone is a Free or a West Coast supporter, West Coast are getting flogged, which is great. So, we do a 15-5, just like fives and ones, that bloke, and we've got Daff. Daff is the next one. So we do have a Daff hot lap, don't we? And
Yeah.
I'm assuming we may have missed it this time around.
No, I've been on him the entire time.
Have you done it the whole time? Oh,
I've done
yeah,
it the entire time.
and 15-1. Oh, awesome.
There we go.
He's happy with that.
He's happy with that.
And Sax goes a tenth behind, so he'll be happy with that too. Doesn't wheel the wheel though. So
Let's have a look at tyres.
Next.
15.2. Let's have a look at a muck ping. A 50.1. That's actually quicker than tyres middle sector. It was a 50.2. Here comes muck ping.
15-4. Yeah, it's close.
P4. Cubistic. Oh, he's invalidated. But Cruder will be the next one to set at that time, I think. Unless Pinch... No, Pinch is going to come in, you would think. 24.3 first sector for Cruder. Keeps it within track limits by the barest of margin. I think Daff just get out of the way. Nicely done. Now, middle sector for Mr. Cruder Karma. It's a 50.1, so that's quicker than Muckping's. Muckping was a 50.118. Cruder was a 50.101. So not by much, but it is quicker than Muckping. And around the final corner.
Ooh, a little bit wide.
It's a 50.4.
Yeah, it was really that close.
Okay. Ah. This game. And
What's it done now for us?
oh, for some reason it was just was on Pinju. It was just showing his garage pretty much, the inside of his garage, and not the pit lane. Like, okay then. So the poll has ended. We have other with the winner. Obviously, that's all the F1 legends fans. But Hutto has won the driver's vote by the looks of it with 4 votes, Daff with 2, Diz with 1, and Tyres with 0%. But he's not that far behind Mr. Daff. Just over a 10th.
So, Diz, while we respect the smoko, get your butt back in the rig and set those Husk boys a lap.
So everybody is in. I'm not sure how much time is actually left. I've got 4:20 left.
Yeah, you're pretty much a minute ahead.
Okay. So we've got about 5 minutes to go. Oh, Cubistic's coming out early.
Potentially slow down lap.
Oh my god. Mate,
What's happened now, mate?
I am a god.
What have you done?
I got 8 from 8 in my NRL tipping this week.
Dude. I got the Broncos and the Warriors wrong.
I changed my Broncos tip last minute.
Man.
I had the Broncos on Tuesday. Come Wednesday,
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'll pick the Warriors. I'll pick the Warriors. And I was like, yes, I made it. And what a masterstroke.
Dude.
Oh.
I mean, not advertising betting, but do you do it on Sportsbet? Because
Yeah.
you can win money if you get them all right. So
Oh,
let
yeah.
me know.
Oh, yeah.
Let me know how I'm pissed because I missed out. I didn't change the Broncos tip. Bugger.
Oh, Sparky's in the chat saying, go to Warriors.
Yeah.
Mate, I just saw the I needed Parramatta and Melbourne to win today, and they won comfortably, both of them.
I'm glad Para won that. They're my boys, so we flogged the Dragons. And to make matters worse, I do believe our good mate Crunchy is a Dragons fan. So
Just straight in the chat, stupid. Mate, they were good for 3 rounds. I mean, they technically were. They could have won those 3 games.
absolutely.
If they won those 3 games, different story about that team. Melbourne just too classy.
Yeah, well, Para beat Melbourne, so I'm happy with that. Also, so Kubistic is on his run, so it's him and Hutto are on laps right now. And we've got Sax and Kruder coming out. It's ties, and Kruder will be coming out, no doubt, hopefully anytime soon. So Kubistic, I think he's on for a 15.5 here. Unless he can nail these 2 corners, maybe a 15.4. Pretty much similar times to Muck Ping and Kruder through the middle sector.
Jishray very, very scared about his own team. Rabbits and Panthers next up. Yeah, Panthers are actually next week. 15-2 for Kubistic. Also, shout out to women's cricketers. They just won. Yep. They just beat England in the World Cup final over there. So, thumbs up for our Aussie women's cricket team. Absolutely smash England over there.
England, yeah, in New Zealand. They did. I think Alyssa Healy got a ton.
170.
Yeah, almost double ton there.
Yeah, and unfortunately, one of the English women was not out on 148. So she just had no support.
Yeah, well, look, at the end of the day, we won.
Oh, yeah.
So, Hutto must have...
50.0 for Diz here. This...
Diz? Oh, let's get Dizzy on the stream.
Yeah,
I like that nickname. That's a good nickname.
Dizzy. Final corner. This could be a very low 15 for Mr. Diz.
Oh, Pinju.
It's a 15-1. Oh,
there you go.
What about Daffy's 3.5 tenths up here? This could be a 14.
Ooh,
it is.
6 old Daff. Oh, don't do it to him like that. Oh, Mucking with a 15 flat. Oh my goodness. Just gonna mute my mic. I've had someone walk through the door.
Yeah, I'm just on board with F1 Legends. Hasn't put a time in yet, but obviously the timing is finished. But I'm pretty sure there's about 30 odd seconds to go, so he will get a lap. But I don't know about Kruder. And Legend goes up into P5. Where's Kruder? He's there. He's going to let Sax go through, and his teammate, he's up on his time, but not by much. Across the line goes ties. It's a 15-0 as well, and Kruder does make it in the nick of time. What about a Pinju? He's 3 tenths down. I think that's Collie done.
Hutto's up. Hutto is up. I do believe Hutto is up. He's got flashing indicators, but he is up on his... Oh, he's up 4 tenths. Oh, what can Hutto do? His teammate moves out. Oh, his teammate's just against the wall.
Hutto currently in P10. This is such a close qualifying, apart from Daft's time at the moment. Kubistic's in. He's done. Diz has made a mistake just after the first chicane.
And we're going to see a 14-8.
And Muckping's in P3. Where's Legend? He's 10.5 down. He's done.
Yeah, done. Wow. Pinju is up. Pinju is up.
Kruder's crashed. Kruder has crashed.
Yeah. Kruder's always up. Oh, Pinju's up at 10.5 here.
That's a 15 flat. But here comes Sax. Oh, it's a 14-9. Tice goes up into P4 with a 14.9 as well.
Here
Pinju.
comes Pinju. Needs to improve. To improve on the P7.
P2.
Oh, I tell you what.
That is close. Ladies and gentlemen, Rapid Death puts it on pole for 2 races in a row. I believe he got pole last week in Austria.
He did. So, I would usually invite Daff in here. However, I do know that he's super concentrated today, and I'm not going to mention too much, but let's just say after Rapid, at Belgium, we don't need to talk about. He does not. Yeah, he doesn't want to. And so fair enough. So Daff, well, congratulations on 2 poles in a row. But Pinju P2 by just under a tenth, and yeah, look at that. Within a couple of tenths is 3rd to 5th, and yeah, Muckpin 6, valiant effort. Diz as well. What a lap he had as well. F1 legend there, 8th, Cuban 9th, and Critter, yeah, absolute P10. Unlucky for him crashing out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we head to the race, we'll take a short commercial break.
Go to Sully's Shirts today, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we've got everything your heart desires. The custom-made shirts, the custom-made thongs, the custom-made phone cases. Get it today, Sully's Shirts, because you are never dressed until you are wearing a Sully's. Go and get it today. And don't forget, if you want to join our Discord, FormulaOCE, we've got plenty of room for you. FormulaOCE, the Discord is in the chat right now. And don't forget to go to our YouTube channel to watch all the old races where I was actually competitive, and many others. Go to a FormulaOCE YouTube channel right now. And of course, you're on the Twitch channel. Don't forget to subscribe, because it definitely helps us out here on Twitch. And don't forget our partners, Oceania Premier Sim League and Rapid Racing League.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
4 red lights, 5 red lights here at Abu Dhabi.
Alex, the final race of the season is go.
And Fanatical gets a jump start. Oh no!
P9, Reptile is damaged. Someone's got damage. Oh, that's Jagger.
Does Budos, but no, can't get Emma. Does hold him off. Is there contact at the back?
Pinchu's moved up a spot. Hey, watch out for the goat.
Round the outside of Daz. Oh, there's a bit of contact between the two.
Within
A little bit.
a tenth, but
Oh, like that.
Urban's like, nah, I'm not having that.
Pack of cars, it's a wild of hyenas here at the moment.
Oh my god. There's going to be a drama here.
to become the inside, this slight corner.
Mad Dog's going to go around the outside, is he?
Oh, it's a mess, it's a mess.
Moment again, Daz. Oh, Daz has turned red.
Again, into turn 1, there's a little bit of contact.
In a blade, oh no!
Off tyres, and Kibisive Funky he's going to take the lead of the race.
Big 3 wide. Oh, they couldn't even big 4-1.
What is this game, man?
Oh, there it is, Duck Puncher, he's won it.
Kibisive Funky has won.
Dutchy is your Tier 2 World Champion.
But Kahoot will be Tier 1 champion for Formula OCE.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, on the formation. As you can see, it is into tyres.
Yep, it's
Me and Gert were just having a lovely chat.
Yep, about all of you. Oh,
Yeah.
that's fun.
Oh, so now here's the thing. Oh fuck! Oh. Who is going to win?
So
Who will
who's gonna
win?
Who's gonna crash first?
Give us 2 names. I've got Daff and Hutto again. I've got to put in Sax. So I'll move 1. I'll remove Hutto. Unless you want Hutto.
No, I think Hutto's a fair shout, to be fair.
Alright, give us one more.
for the win. Put Howdy in there. P12, but we'll see what he does. Love an underdog.
Alright, 10-minute poll. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. If you pick other, let us know in the chat. So waiting for Goats to come up.
Beautiful. Right.
Here we go. We got 3, 4, 5 lights. And it's lights out, and away we go. Daff gets off the line very, very well. But the AlphaTauri of Pinju does not get off the line very well. Oh, Pinju! Pinju got to leave the spaceman a little bit. Sachs is up in a P2. But Pinju goes around the outside. Goats is already out. Oh, Pinju spun. Same with Mike Ping. Mike Ping has spun. And that's probably a safety car. It's a virtual and Goat. There's Goats' car. Howdy's now out. Howdy is now out.
Oh,
That could be turned into a full course safety car.
You'd think it would. Oh, and Blades gets a 5 second for ignoring yellow flag. I do believe you can serve those in the pit. So unfortunately,
you can.
I just want to mention Sachs and Pinju. It was a Cody. It was definitely the Cody's contact model that's unfortunately spun Pinju, but it was rear right to front left tire and just a slight tap. And unfortunately, Pinju was around, but yeah. I wonder. I didn't see how Goats went out, and obviously Howdy's just got on the power out of the corner and sayonara to his car. Yeah, unfortunately, Howdy is out in P18, and Goats. Yeah, well.
Oh, Pinju's force feedback went, so probably the reason what happened. It's been a long VSC. I'm surprised the safety car. It's green flag racing actually.
Green flag racing. Tell you what. The sways up in the P10 and rubber and P15 perks. It isn't so bad now, mate, if you're watching. So who has to pit for damage, though? I think surely would see some pitters for damage.
I think Sways is in.
Oh, Sways.
I think.
Oh,
Yes.
never mind. Perks, I take it back. Maybe it is not so good. Sways. I think Blaze has dropped off a bit from F1 Legends. So obviously, I like to do this too, but I know you do too. So winners and losers from the first lap. So pretty much everyone won except for Sways, Muckping, Pinju, Howdy, and Goats. To be fair, I think that's a fair call to say. And although Cruder held position and so did Daff, I mean, at least they didn't crash. That's it. You take that as a win, absolutely. Mitchie up into P12 as well, the championship leader. Master plan in qualifying, putting it in the wall.
Oh, something's happened between Sways and Cruder, so could be one for the stewards potentially. Oh, Diz on tyres, Diz around the outside. No, he backs out of it. This chicane is not a great overtaking opportunity, and a lot of drivers seem to think it is, but it's actually not. It's very, very tight. You need to have the full trust of the other driver next to you. Ties. Oh, backs up, but Sachs doing very well at this point. Daff's already got a second up on Hutto at the moment. Diz with the fastest lap.
Sachs is right on the back side of Hutto here. And I've noticed a lot of drivers with that yellow flashing things that underfield the car, which, I mean, in the rain, they're cool. And considering when you do swap to the dry seat, you really pretty much maintain. And if you're running higher wings, it might lose a little. But I think with the wet, it's probably going to even out your fuel, you'd hope, for Sachs and a few others. I've noticed they've got the symbol, the yellow symbol. And I notice a certain Red Bull always seems to have it over at Rapid 2 in DV2, but we won't talk about him.
Nah, that Red Bull job was completely washed. Should be in T4. As he is in every other league. I actually found out. Diz hits the fence in slow motion. Oh my god!
They are painful. That moves everyone up in position 3. Oh, whoa!
Diz is out.
Oh,
That's
no.
probably a safety car.
Oh, it's Hutto spun. Oh no!
It's a virtual. It's a virtual safety car. A lot has transpired in the last few moments. Sachs is now up into P2, still under, still just a second gap between himself and Daff. Kubistic holding on to P60, so where's Howdy's out? So
Pingy's spitting.
is he coming in for a new wing?
I would say so. I think he may have had contact there.
Yeah,
with
it
Diz.
is. Yeah, it's a new wing.
Did he have contact with Diz? Because I don't know. He was obviously on track. It just looked like Diz just couldn't get the traction down. And I mean, yeah, absolutely. This is chaotic. I mean, we missed Hutto. So the thing I wanted to specify about Hutto was it a mistake on his own, or was there a slight tap from Sachs? Because we know Sachs was within about 3 or 4 tenths. So you would hope not.
Ooh, rubber duck!
What a move.
Got the jump on Crunchy Swarman off. What a VSC restart for the young man.
Yeah, absolutely. The young Englishman.
By the way,
Yeah.
both Astons in the points, but Chris is the lead one at the moment. Championship leader down in the P10.
Or more like up in the beach.
Or down, up in the P10, I should say. But
Yeah,
they're both
yeah.
closing in on Cruder. Rubber Duck's 1.3 behind Mitchie, so
Damage.
will we see an Aston swap potentially? I don't know. And I know how Mitchie likes to drive, so he's obviously overfilled the car, and the rain is letting up here, so little bit of a dry line happening though.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can start. I wouldn't be surprised next lap or we see the DRS enabled. I mean, it's virtually stopped, and considering we were apparently meant to have, just really interested. It stopped.
Yeah,
It
stopped.
stopped.
So when
Yeah.
does Swayze and Pinji just bite the bullet going up? They've gone past the pit lane. I was going to say, do they just bite the bullet and try it out on dries?
So well, that's the thing. When think about Imola, and I think then you can see the dry line just forming ever so slightly.
Oh, this part of the track is very, very dry by the looks of it, but it could be also very slippery.
Yeah,
as well.
it would be. But just this track is notoriously known, just on the F1 game, for either getting really wet really quick, or really dry really quick. So I would be surprised if we don't see spitters.
Chris holding up a oh, Daff! Daff's out! So I was on board with tyres.
Yeah, I got that as well. Wow.
I was on board with tyres, so I don't know if there was any contact between Sachs and Daff.
No, I think he lost it on his own.
I'm surprised there's no safety car.
It doesn't like us. Yeah, so I just had Daff confirm. Yeah, he's lost it on his own. Rough.
That is so
hard.
unlucky for Daff. He was actually doing well for the first part of this race, and then one mistake. So we've had 4 DNFs already, 3 of them or 2 of them on the first lap.
Yeah, Diz, we saw that one, and we've just seen Daffs as well. So I think, I honestly, maybe it's not dry. I mean, I'm watching Sachs improve by 7 10. It's really dry. He's improved by 8 10.
Oh, Cruder holds it on, but barely. But Chris really having a train here, and he's let Mitchie go through, which is, the smart decision.
Yeah, the number 1 driver, Mitchie. Let's not talk about it.
Oh, Jishway.
Yep. I'd say Cruder got Jishway, but I don't know how. But Jishway has had a moment on the exit of the chicane.
Tyres is in.
Oh, tied. Yeah. I reckon this is a masterstroke plan from the young debutant over at McLaren.
Mediums.
It's mediums, yep. And I think you can probably eke it out to the end. If you get a safety car in 10 to 15 laps, though, you are laughing if you're tired right now. Swap onto a set of softs and off you go. So we'll see what he's like. He's going to come out just behind Jishway. Or just ahead. Yep, just ahead. So interesting. Oh no,
No, Dishway backs
better.
out. Dishway backs out.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it might be a little bit too slippery. Oh, there's the cue.
Well, Pinju, yeah. And the DRS enabled. The tyres is on it.
Yeah. What? But Dishway's made the move on tyres. Maybe it just might be a little bit too slippery.
No, I think this is just them both holding up each other right now. And this is only going to help the likes of Legend and Sax to overcut. And even oh no wait, Blaze has to serve a penalty, unfortunately.
Yeah. Maybe Blaze should have just come in last lap. Mitch and Chris swapping positions at the chicane.
So, all right, so Sax is in. I think with 5 seconds you can double stack. Come on, you've got to, yeah.
You have to.
Good call by the Red Bulls. Both in, everyone's in.
It's a VSC. Well, there you go.
Even better.
It's
Sways.
Sways, yeah.
Damage, and he's on softs too. Oh, he's lost his wing, poor bloke. So this is virtually a free pit stop period, and let's check the tyres that everyone's swapping onto.
So at the moment, Blaze has only lost 1 position.
It's mediums. Everyone except for Rubber Duck and Buckping. What is Dishway coming onto though? Oh, we won't. It's just like so.
It's mediums.
Interesting.
It's mediums.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I see the light.
So, Rubber Duck.
Oh, Chris!
This is a drive-through. Yep.
Oh dear.
Yep, and they're double stacked, by the way. So Mitchy's probably fuming right now.
Yeah, I was
Mitchy's
just going to
like, yeah. Wow.
So Tyres does get ahead of Blaze. Unless Tyres was already ahead.
No, so he was. That's what I'm saying. He's lost time to Legend and Flunky. That is, well, as you said, big interesting. Mitch is probably sitting there like, yeah, you go ahead, I'll bite the bullet. And you're just giving a drive through to the team. What are you doing, Chris? Sways in for another pit stop. This might take him a lap now. It will. It's going to take him a lap down.
Sax. I think Sax might have put on a dry setup here.
I think the dry setup is going to prevail here because 25 laps in the dry compared to 7 laps in the wet. I think I know which one you prefer.
Yeah. And unfortunately, Sways has been lapped.
Yeah, unfortunately. However, he is on softs, so... And speaking of tyres, there is tyre cubistic. See you later. Good move from Dave Newton. So I'm just trying to have a look at... Oh... So Cubistic's the only one with the Underforce logo right now. So everyone has effectively evened out. Yeah, Chris comes out in P13. Rough.
Yeah. Rubber Duck really not using this softs. He might be struggling a little bit. Crunchy Swan and that's 1.2 behind. Maybe the softs aren't just firing just yet.
You'd expect them to. Or gripped in already than the medium tyres on the freshly asphalted track to the rain. So he's just struggling. He's gapped it a little bit more now. But, Crunchy and never mind. Crunchy's had a great exit. Interesting. So. I think everyone is going to try to commit to getting these mediums to the end, unless you are Pinju, Sways, and Muckping.
Yeah. I was just going to say, Hutto wins out. He's back after that spin, back up and into the points. Kruder is made the move on Crunchy. Muckping's made the move on Mitchie. With DRS, Pinju does get a 3-second time penalty.
Yep.
So now we're going to see the effects of DRS, and Blaze Envy has caught up to Cubistic like no tomorrow.
Swayze's I think it's fair to say he's probably quicker than these guys. So yeah, get it, unlap yourself. Oh no, he's backed off.
Yeah, you have to, because as soon as you overtake, you automatically get the blue flag signal.
so dumb. He's on softs. He probably could unlock himself. That's
Yeah. Got to give him a chance to, you know, try and pull away if they can. If they can't, then give, yeah. And Jesus makes his presence 8. Yep, yeah, that is correct, War Machine. I saw the light. Can't wait to show the T2 chat. That is going to be banter. Critters back under a second of Rubber Duck, by the way.
Yes, they're really. Must have had a wet setup. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, and Cruder's went really wide there, and that's going to give Crunchy a bit of a run.
Blaze
no,
Envy
Crunchy.
makes the move for P4.
Kubistic stroke. Oh, Muckping, what a lap. Great lap. He's also catching up to Hutto.
Yeah, Mitch is already 1.3 behind Muckping. So he can't lose. Oh, there goes Cruder Karma!
Cruder.
Oh my god.
Has he lost it on his own?
He lost it on his own. There's the safety car.
There's a safety car.
There's the safety car.
That is going to help literally everyone except for Sways, who pretty much will probably have. But if you're Muckping and you're Rubber Duck right now, fresh mediums, get on.
Yeah. Well, Pingy's made that choice already. He's on the mediums. 23 to go. Unless Rubber Duck and Muckping want to do 2 sets of softs. We'll probably go about lap 13.
Well, I'm on board with Rubber Duck right now, so I'll see if he enters his Ferrari into the pit lane.
Well, the top 4 or top 5 aren't going to come in.
No.
So.
No, he's staying out. Muckping, what do you do?
Crunchy's in.
Crunchy's in, yeah. Muckping stays out.
Yeah. 2 sets of softs, man. I think you can do it.
Absolutely. Sauce ideally run 12 to 13 laps.
It's another set of mediums for Crunchy. Dishway! 5-second penalty speeding into the pit lane.
Well,
right now, it's your boy really pulling his hair out. He will be absolutely fuming.
Yep.
He's got 1 Haas in, 1 Haas out, unfortunately, but Dishway does have a 5-second penalty, so there's a late safety car. You know, he can get rid of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Or, I mean, even if there's no more chance for him to do it, flip it. If you're under, while you're on the line, we can remove it. If not, then enjoy your 5-second penalty, mate. That serves you right. Your speeding ticket is your 5 second.
So this brings back the likes of Chris. Everybody Chris down except for Sways, unfortunately. If there's a late safety car, Sways will have to stay out and hope for the top 5 to come in. So he can get his lap back. But he is trying no traction control, so... Well, you know, we'll still give him time. So 5 is out. Cruder, Daff, Defiant Deers, Howdy, and Goats for life. What do we say? I think Daff probably the big shock there. Puts it on pole. Just loses it on the exit.
Yeah, loses it on the exit. And the sad thing is that the drive was literally
2 laps
a
away.
lap away.
Yeah,
a lap 2 laps away. So it's rough.
Thank you for the follow, not Jaden and Hetic Fred. Thank you for the follow, much appreciate yous. Welcome to FormulaOCE, and hopefully we'll see a lot more of you either on track or in the streams. But welcome. We are here for Tier 2, the last race of the weekend. But we are also having a 2-week break. So this will be the last race for 2 weeks because of the real life Australian GP and Easter, as well as I know a few people will be going away potentially and they can't make it. So no races for the next 2 weeks, unless something happened in the meantime. I don't know what, but, you know, never say never. But then we come back in 3 weeks at Australia. I am looking forward to that. What about you, Kahoot? Are you looking forward to both Australia races, here and the real life?
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm stumped and flying in on Thursday, so life's good. I get to experience Melbourne for the first time, and then yeah, absolutely. I think obviously it's gonna be weird, a bit weird running the Australia track after we've just seen the changes in real life. But I think it's a really good track. It's fun, it's fast, and really challenges you to pick your right moment to overtake. Absolutely, and plus we all hate that chicane, so. It also means you have to keep on your toes with your penalties and your warnings. So, but yep, Sachs about to lead them away, and off he goes.
Off he goes. Legend stays right behind him. Blaze didn't get off to the perfect safety car restarts, falling a bit by behind. Looking at tyres. Oh, Legend cuts across him. Oh, that could be classified as a little bit dangerous, but unfortunately, no contact was made. And now it's every which way. I think Mitchie's had a spin. Yes, he has. Mitchie has had a spin.
Oh, no.
Championship leader down in 13th.
Damage? No damage.
No damage.
No visual damage. Whether it's light green, we don't know. Whether it's side pod or a front wing, rear wing even. So, yeah. Poor Mitchie. He'll be hoping for a safety car now.
Yeah. I mean, he's not that far behind Crunchy, so, you know. And we all know what Mitch's pace is like. As Blaze nearly loses it, and so did Sways.
Sways, yeah. I was going to say Sways. Oh, yeah, that was rough.
I was going to say Ty's already second behind F1 Legend. Dishway now gets a 3-second time penalty. You have like Sector 3. Oh, it's just, I think he just Sways letting everybody go through. You know, if I'm Sways, I'd still stay in the race, you know? Get the practicing with no traction. That's probably what Sways is thinking anyway, but you know, why not? Yes, you're a lap down, but a lot can happen. You just need 4 DNFs for a safety car. Crunchy Swimon's in the pits. So did Crunchy get damage? He did. Crunchy did get damage. And Sways is off again. He's got no wing.
I think for Sways, he might call it here, unfortunately.
It's unfortunate. Something's happened with Dishway, but Pinju gets ahead of Dishway. Does Dishway have damage? Doesn't look like it. Pinju, rapid. No pun intended. As Blaze now gets ahead of Tyres just before the chicane.
Good move.
What a move.
I think that would have been a move lined up on the exit of that uphill right-hander, and I think he's got the move done. And however, the most annoying thing is the longest DRS straight and the only DRS straight here happens to be the next corner. So Ty's pretty much can come right back at him.
Yeah.
Oh no! Wait, sorry, DRS wasn't enabled.
No,
so
it wasn't.
Blaze can push this lap and create a gap. He'll be laughing, but Red Bull a 1-3 and the Mercedes number 2, it looks real life again.
But I tell you what, Legends 1.1, he might have to be careful with Blaze, as Sways has retired in the pit lane, unfortunately. Oh, Kubistik's out!
Oh, Kubistik!
He's crashed.
No points for Williams.
It's another safety car! Oh, wow.
Surprising, mate. I hate to break it to you, but I'm being requested to with the family now. But I think pretty good timing, to be fair. Safety car and Crunchy's in the pit again. I'm not sure what this for this time.
What?
But yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, that is fair enough. Obviously, family does come first.
Yeah, absolutely. But I've appreciated the time together. And here, this race has shown it's chaotic. But and until next time, fellas, I'll let Fry take over from the rest of this. Oh, the leaders are pitting. So there you go. Take it easy, man. I appreciate you doing this for me.
No worries. Have a good night.
You too, mate. Let me know how this goes.
I will. I will.
See you, mate. See you, mate.
See ya. Well, ladies and gentlemen, so as the top three now, it's Blaze, Ties, and Pinju. They have not come in, while everyone else has, and Hutto's gone for another set of softs. Let's go. Who has left the session? Oh no, he's on a fresh set of softs. So big, interesting call there from Mr. Hutto. Could we see Hutto and Mitchie on the softs go 16-ish laps on those soft tyres? So no points for Williams this week, which is very unfortunate after the strong race last week. Strong weekend last week. Oh. But at least Perks right now be a little bit happy. He's got one Ferrari in the race with Rubber Duck in P6. And it's the lone Alpine of Storm Hutto against Chris and Mitchie. Mitchie, by the way, is the championship leader. So as we're under safety car, we'll have a reminder of the championship stand. So there's the championship order right there. I'll tell you what, Crunchy is P12. Could potential if it finishes ahead of Mitchie by 10 points, he could take championship lead here. Anything can happen. So there's the that was the driver standings. As I was just on board with Crunchy. So you haven't missed much chat. Will we see a different race winner? We've already had two different race winners for Tier 2. Will we see either a repeat or will we see a brand new race winner? Well, actually, the only repeat will be Mitchie. I just realised. Yeah. So, top three, Blaze, Tyres, and Pinju did not pit when the safety car came out. Crunchy came in on an old set of mediums. Same with Dishway. Mitch is on softs. Storm Hutto is also on softs, but they have no penalties. Not surprised. Actually, no, Dishway did not come in. He did not come in. Big interesting. I thought Dishway might have come in, got rid of that 5 seconds. Maybe safety car might be in this lap potentially. It is. Crunchy Saltman has made it. Right, chat. Here we go. Take 2. We got 15 to go. 15 laps to go. A couple of drivers hoping for another safety car. So we'll stay on board with Blaze and we'll look behind him, see how it goes. Oh, Sax, no! Sax is out! Sax is out! Oh dear! I think he just lost it. Sax just lost it on the safety car restart. Is now out. And now Blaze is absolutely flying right now. F1 Legend looking for a move on a Mr. Pinju here. And Sachs has thrown his Xbox out the window right about now. And Legend! Oh no, he backs out. He backs out. I thought Rubber Duck might have been behind, but no. Nice chicane, but Pinju did get a better one as well. Blaze Envy now 8 tenths. Needs a couple more tenths to break that 1 second mark and stay out of DRS. Hado not really hounding Rubber Duck at this point in time. As Mitchie makes the move onto Jishway, and now it's Jishway against Crunchy Swan Man. Both Astons are P8-9, but Hado's P6. So Alpine would still have a gap on the Aston, extend their gap on Aston. Now Hado is picking up his pace onto Rubber Duck. Oh, the softs are actually king right about now in this early part. With 13, or just over 13 to go. But next time round, it will be 12 to go. And DRS will be enabled, so there it is. So next time round, we will see these drivers with DRS. And Hado makes the move onto Rubber Duck. And Blaze Envy now gets a time penalty. Blaze Envy's out! Both bulls are out! That's a safety car! Oh my god! The Red Bull TP right now absolutely crying. Both bulls are out. Both Williams are out. One Alpine, one McLaren, one Haas, and one Mercedes. So, Hado and Mitchie, what do they do? It's safety car. Do they just hope and just pray they can get the tyres to the end with 12 to go? What? Dishray surely comes and gets rid of that 5-second penalty. Oh, Pinju's in. Pinju's in. Tyres has stayed out. Mitchie, Dishray, Crunchy all in. Top 6 have stayed out. Oh, Mitchie had front wing damage. He has 8 seconds still. Was it a corner cutting penalty? That was Blaze. He sped into the pit lane. I mean, surely he served it. I don't think so. Let's Blaze. Yeah, no, he didn't. So what if the game... I hope he's got... If someone can let me know if one of the Haas lads can let me know if Jishway actually only has 3 seconds next to his name. No, he's only got the one. He's got 8 seconds. If it's your boy still in the chat, let us know what the sitch is with Jishway. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, podium interviews will be happening at the conclusion of this race. A lot will be talked about for sure. Mitchie at the back here, P10, you know, it's not too shabby. And next time round, safety car will be in, and it'll be 9 to go. So you don't want to get any damage. So Rubber Duck started P19 of 15 spots. Crunchy is up 9. Legend and Jish up 6. Chris is up 7. Mitch is up 5. Muckping's up 1. Storm Hunter has not moved. Yeah, ooh, technically. We've got both Mitchie and Chris still in the race. And safety car is in this lap, potentially for the final time. So we're going to watch on board with Tyres F1 on debut, by the way, leading this race with 10 to go, which will become 9 to go. So when does Tyres F1 go? And Tyres now goes. Pinju gets the jump on Chris, but here comes Chris once again, swapping positions. This Pinju goes a little bit wide, and Pinju spun again. Pinju has spun again. Rubber Duck up in the P4. Muckping also looking for a move onto Mr. Duck. Can Rubber Duck get onto the podium here tonight? Right now, Perks is absolutely falling off his chair right about now. Dishray now looking for a move onto Chris. Oh, Crunchy on Jish. Oh, there's contact. Between Jish and Crunchy. Mitchie's now up into P8. Crunchy backs out of it. That could be some damage. Both Avataris, P9, P10. And now Jishray looking for a move on to Chris. Is he going to pull it off this time? And he does. Jishray moves up into P6. Chris's teammate right behind him. Yes, Chris does get out of the way. And Chris holds up Crunchy for the time being. Sachs lost it on the safety car restart, and Blaze lost it after the first chicane, after about a lap or two after the safety car. And Crunchy does get ahead of Chris. So what Chris needs is to not fall out of DRS. That is the last thing Chris needs. And Rubber Duck is 1.3 behind Hutto. Hutto hounding F1 legend right now. And DRS is now enabled. And here comes Hutto onto Storm Legend. He's going to make the move. Round the outside. Oh! And Hutto gets the move done. But F1 Legend looking for the switchback of dreams. Is he? No, he's not. And now Tyres is a second ahead. But Hutto brings it back. And Chris is outside DRS zone for Crunchy. Right now, Jishway hounding Mukping. This is still going to be points for Alfa Romeo. The lone Alfa Romeo's going to get a guaranteed at least a point. And Hutto is now back within 3.5 tenths of Tyres F1 here. And we'll have DRS. Tyres trying to break the slipstream, but he's got no ERS left. And this is going to be a simple move with DRS. Pinju with the fastest lap. And Crunchy's overtaken Michi while Pinju overtakes Chris. So it's an AlphaTauri versus Aston Martin for 7th to 10th at this stage. Mukping now still trying to pick up his pace. 6 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. There's still time for a twist in the tail. Will Hutto's softs hold on? We saw a puncture last lap on Thursday night. Tyres now gets a time penalty. That's probably him off the podium as Mukping made a mistake and now Dishray has made up into P5. Sorry, I'm just going to get a drink of water. And Hutto, 17 flat. Maybe Tyres are starting to wear out a little bit more as well with 5 to go. 5 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. Dishway has no ERS, got about 10%. There's still time for a safety car. Now Mukping's starting to fight back on his mediums, but Dishway with the 5-lap-old softs probably the better tyre to be on right now. So there's the order. I'm pretty sure Dishway should only have 3 seconds. So tyres would finish at least P8. No. Yeah, P8. So you go, oh, wrong one. Fast lap is with Hutto at this point in time. Don't forget, podium interviews will be happening. At the moment, it's a Hutto Legend Rubber Duck podium, unless something happens. There's an almighty train between Legend and from Legend to Rapid Pinju, but Chris just needs to keep on pushing if he wants any more points. Lap 30 or 32, 3 to go. So this is the final lap for the safety car. The safety car can only come out on this lap and it'll be a 1-lap dash anyway. Nobody has any ERS to play with. Some nice camera angles showing here, ladies and gentlemen. Just enthralled with this pretty much a DRS train with the only one DRS on the circuit. Mitchie getting a bit close to Crunchy. Gishtray now has a second time penalty, so that's 6 seconds. It's 2.6 up the upper front. 2.5. It's 2 to go. Needs over a second a lap for F1 Legend to win this race. So, and no more safety cars can come out now. Yes, we are on Xbox, mate. Oh, Crunchy makes it. Oh, Mitchie! Mitchie loses the back end. He's lost the position to Pinju. Pinju gets another time penalty. Oh, Legend now get the time penalty. Muck Pink could be on for a podium here. He is. Muck Pink could be on a podium. Crunchy's got a penalty. Muck Pink just cannot get a penalty. He just cannot get a penalty. It's the final lap. Rubber Duck could get a P2. Perk's absolutely going to be falling off his chair if it comes to fruition. Duck and Pink just don't get a penalty. And you're good. Oh, this is going to be a tight finish. Mitchie could also move up maybe a couple of spots as well. But we're going board with Hutto. Hutto, the lone Alpine man, coming around the final corner, is going to win the Imola Grand Prix. There it is. He wins. Legend will come on track P2. Same with Tears F1. Will finish P5. In the end, it's Rubber Duck, Muck Pink, Legend ties. Mitchie's up in the P6. Big movers due to penalties. Rubber Duck is Rubber Duck. I mean, it's a fair shout. 19th to P2. What a race. We will get everybody in for the podium interviews. Rapid Kahoot right now really kicking himself. Kahoot gets the fastest lap point as well. We'll get Hutto in. We'll get Rubber Duck in. And we'll get Mr. Ping. Legend gets P4. Tyres gets P5 on debut in the McLaren. Mitchie gets P6 just. Crunchy P7. Jishway P8. So yeah, 5 seconds did eventually come off. So it's only showing 6 seconds. Chris P9 and Pinju P10. And that expands Alpine's gap over the rest of the field in their constructors. Just everybody is in, so that is fantastic. We'll head to the showroom and we will start the podium interviews. All right, just heading to the showroom, and we'll start. We'll start with P3 man.
I won't speak.
Muck Ping, mate. GG's, man. Your first podium in quite a while, mate. Tell us about your race from your perspective.
Well, the race I messed up turn one, went to the back of the field, had wing damage which I didn't know about. The safety cars pretty much pulled it back, and Pens got me on the podium at the end. I think on track I was like 6th or something. So yeah, kept it clean from there, and yeah, it was good racing at the end with all involved. It was Crunchy and Jish all back there. It was good fun. Yeah, we take the podium and move on, and yeah, congrats to Hutto. He went the medium to softs when I went to softs to medium, but well done, mate. You're too quick today.
GG's, man. Yeah, so now 2-week break coming up. Is this the momentum for Alpha to start, clawing those points back that Alpine now have got?
I tuned out for most of that. I thought we were moving on, but in regards to Alpha, we had a shocking weekend, which wasn't good, and obviously with Oxy's race ban didn't help. But hopefully this is the start, and we can, start getting some more consistent points and podiums and move forward from here, mate.
All right, well, GG.
If that answers your question.
Yeah, kinda. We'll move on from P3 man, GG's. We'll move on to P2 man, Rubber Duck, mate, GG's. You started P19. You did, I think, 2 or 3 laps on the mediums at Q1. Said, "No, I'm going to start at the back." Mate, what was your thought process with that?
I was like, I'm going to start at the back, avoid the chaos that obviously happened in the first lap, which I gained 4 places from, and that seemed like a good plan from there. Like, avoid the chaos and then go from there. And obviously, it was quite handy with the strategy, like with the inters. There wasn't too much of a bother about when the crossover was. I think everyone pitted very similar laps. The dry tyres went on the softs just for the extra grip to start off with, and then when the second safety car came out, it's like, I'll bolt on the mediums now and then they can go to the end. And at the end I was just sitting behind the 2 in front of me because they both had 3-second penalties. So yeah, there was no real reason to attack them that much, and I was just about keeping Jishway and Muckping behind me just enough out of DRS so they couldn't attack me from behind. But yeah, it was a cool, calm and collected race. No drama, just no risky moves, just let everyone else make the mistakes. And yeah, one warning in the end. And good job there for Storm Huddo getting through them and pulling away from them. Good race there, man. But no, nice race, tricky conditions to start off with, but good podium in the end.
Yeah, you're making Perks very happy right about now. GG's, man. Good race, and hopefully we'll see you in 3 weeks at Australia for the next round of OCE. GG's, man. All right, we'll move on to P1, man, mate. It's the first time I'm interviewing you because, you know, you haven't been involved in any tiers that I've commentated in. But, mate, GG's, good race. Your tyres, though, at the end, were you worried about puncture territory?
Kind of. They're on like 65% like right at the end on the front right. Front right was dead.
Well, I mean, GG's, man. You won you won it on track, no pens. Tell us about your race overall from your perspective.
The wet was that was kind of a bit shaky with Sachs there going turn 1. I feel like I got cut off the deck after, but it didn't really matter in the end. Then I boxed some meds to try and go to the end, then safety car came out and I'm just like, stuff it, I'll go softs and stretch them.
I honestly didn't think those softs were going to last you, man, but you did well there.
I was surprised they lasted, to be fair.
Well, mate, 2 weeks off now. You extended the constructors gap. I think you take the lead in the drivers as well, I think, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, I do apologise. Okay, will just probably blame me anyway. But, you know, 2 weeks off until Australia. I think this is a good starting block for a title challenge.
Hopefully. We'll see what happens.
Well done. All right, GG's, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for FormulaOCE Tier 2. As I said during the stream, we are having a 2-week break due to the real-life Australian Grand Prix and the Easter long weekend, because I know a few people are going away for both weekends, so we're going to have a 2-week break. We'll come back in 3 weeks at Australia, and then 7 rounds in a row before our next break. So a lot to ponder, a lot to think about over the next couple of weeks for the TPs and the drivers. And yeah, that is it. Until next time, it is goodbye. And we'll see you all in 3 weeks on Thursday for Tier 3 at Australia. Until then, it is goodbye. And right now, the greatest advert of all time.
Go to Sully's Shirts today, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we've got everything your heart desires. The custom-made shirts, the custom-made thongs, the custom-made phone cases. Get it today. Sully Shirts, because you are never dressed until you are wearing a Sully's. Go and get it today. And don't forget, if you want to join our Discord, FormulaOCE, we've got plenty of room for you. FormulaOCE, the Discord is in the chat right now. And don't forget to go to our YouTube channel to watch all the old races where I was actually competitive and many others. Go to a FormulaOCE YouTube channel right now. And of course, if you're on the Twitch channel, don't forget to subscribe because it definitely helps us out here on Twitch. And don't forget our partners, Oceania Premier Sim League and Rapid Racing League.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
4 red lights, 5 red lights here at Abu Dhabi.
Alex, the final race of the season. Let's go.
And Fanatical gets a jump start. Oh no!
P9, Reptile is damaged. Someone's got damage. Oh, that's Jagger.
That does hold us, but no, can't get Emma. Does hold him off. Is there contact at the back?
Finchie's moved up a spot. Hey, watch out for the goat.
Round the outside of Daz. Oh, there's a bit of contact between the two.
A little bit. A tenth, but oh,
like that.
Urban's like, nah, I'm not having that.
Pack of cars, it's a world of hyenas here at the moment.
Oh my god. There's going to be a drama here.
To become the inside, this light corner.
Mad Dog's going to go around the outside, is he?
Oh, it's a mess, it's a mess.
Moment again, Daz. Oh, Daz has turned red.
Again into turn 1, there's a little bit of contact.
Innerblade, oh no!
Off tyres, and Kibisive Funky he's going to take the lead of the race.
3 wide. Oh, they couldn't even be forward.
What is this game, man?
Oh, there it is, Duck Poncho, he's won it.
Kibisive Funky has won.
Dutchy is your Tier 2 World Champion.
But Kahoot will be Tier 1 champion for Formula OCE.